Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and let's jump into today's project. First we're gonna take this platter that I have. It's more like a tray that I had from my Harry Potter decor, and I'm gonna paint it in flat black. I'm gonna paint it and this is how it's looking. Now I'm gonna take this metallic gunmetal paint and I'm gonna give it a dry brush, but then I won't like what I did. So I will come back and paint it heavily and then clean it up with my paper towel. For now, you're gonna see me dry brushing the edges so you can see how it looks with a simple dry brush. But as you can see, we are just making those details go away. My English is playing tricks on me today. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint it heavily, as you can see here, and then wipe the excess with the paper towel. And as you can see, those details are popping a lot more. Now you can see them. They're not missing like with dry brush. And I'm gonna cover all the sides of that tray so we can make it a frame. Now I'm gonna come back with silver and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna add some silver to my brush, and as you can see, I got lots of that to the frame, and then I'm gonna wipe it using my paper towel. And we continue painting and wiping until we finish the edges of our frame, because from a tray it became a frame. Yes, we do that here. And we're gonna continue painting like that, let it dry. And now after it's dry, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back to make the letters. But first, I'm gonna play a little bit with my Crayola clay. And that's air dry clay. And this mold that I have for chocolate pops. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna push our clay. I'm making cake now. Our clay in our mold, and we're gonna let it dry for 1 day, and then we're gonna come back and push that really gently out of the mold. If you just try to do that now that the clay is wet, what you're gonna do is we are gonna break our beautiful pumpkin. And this is how it turned out. Look at that. Now I'm taking some of the Waverly pumpkin colored paint and I'm gonna paint it completely in that beautiful orange color. Now you can see me painting and enjoy that beautiful and blissful moment. And we're gonna continue painting until we cover everything. Then we're gonna move on and we're gonna use celery from Waverly. And with that celery paint, what we're gonna paint is the stem of our pumpkin. We're gonna paint the stem really nicely like that. And now I'm gonna take some ink, Waverly chalk paint, and I'm gonna start painting the eyes. And now I'm struggling with my paintbrush, so I'm gonna find something a little bit smaller, and this one won't work either. And now I'm just using a really fine brush. And with that, I'm getting the effect that I want, and I want those eyes to really pop and be really cute. Now I'm gonna paint the nose, and the other eye I'm gonna paint it out of camera so I can come back and show you how we're gonna paint the mouth. Now we're gonna start painting our mouth like that. And we're gonna be really careful because it's clay and it came out from a mold, so we have to paint it really nicely so we don't leave any spot from the air bubbles or something without paint. So we're gonna continue painting and covering everything up using the bigger brush that I showed you that I was struggling with. And then this is how it's looking. We're gonna take our antique wax and we're gonna play around with our pumpkin just to make it a little bit aged and cute. I just don't know. I love that orange with the antique wax looks beautiful. I don't know what's going on with me this year that I want everything aged. And we're gonna continue playing around with that, and as you can see, I added too much between his mouth and his nose, and I'm gonna show you how we fix that. We're gonna take more of that paint and we're gonna play with our fingers because we're applying makeup here, girls. And after that, we will have a beautiful pumpkin with makeup. And this is how it's looking. Look at that, so cute. Now I fixed everything up and that's it. We have a cute pumpkin. This is part of the Zero Trash to Treasure challenge hosted by two of my beautiful friends, Sandra from the Schwowin's Nest and Anna from DIYs and Crafts with Anna. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the links to their channels, and also you're gonna find the link for the playlist so you can go and check them out, and also check out the playlist because I know you're gonna find lots of beautiful inspo. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this beautiful tray and we're gonna start painting or making the words. And I'm using white chalk paint and the fine brush that I used earlier for the pumpkin. And you would see why this means so much to me. Because this is a Addams inspired sign. And I just love the Addams. That family is like my family. And I'm just making my letters and I'm gonna let you enjoy the process. And you will see what I'm writing here. I guess if you know about the Addams, you know what I'm writing. I just love them. The Addams is one of my favorite movies. After I finish this word, you will know if you know the movie. Now you know. If you know the movie, you know that what I'm spelling here is when we're together, darling, every night is Halloween. That is just perfect. Look at that. I just love it. Now we are writing the word Halloween. And I'm making it bigger because I want it to stand out on my sign. Because even though it's one of my favorite quotes from the movie, it's Halloween, so I want to make it pop. And as you can see, I wrote my quote in my paper towel. And I'm using that paper towel to clean my tip from my paintbrush, so we can get crisp and nice lines on our letters. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love Gomez and Morticia. They are the perfect couple. Yeah, I know that's weird, but they are. And now we are finishing up our word. And I'm making my N a little bit different because I want to make it curl to the top. That's why I left so much space between is and Halloween, so I can make these cute curls related to the pumpkin that we're gonna add to the side. Now we're gonna take that pumpkin, and some E6 tells it I'm gonna add some of that to the center, some hot glue to the sides, and glue it. Remove all the glue strings, and then I'm gonna come back with a little bit of rope, tie it, making knots that I want them to show. And then I'm gonna tie the other end, and we will have the most beautiful Addams family inspired sign ever. And this is how it turned out. As you can see, I'm so in love with this sign. Look at that. The pumpkin, it's so cute. And this sign just means everything to me because we all want that Gomez that loves us so much and that every night is Halloween when we're with them, right? And this is how it's looking. So cute. I just love it. Remember that in the description box down below, I'm going to leave you the link to the playlist and also to both of our challenge hosts. I just want to take this opportunity to thank them for bringing us this awesome challenge. I truly love how this turned out. And remember that if you like Modern Farmhouse, boho decor, and lots of silly jokes, subscribe because that's what I do here. And if you like this one, give it a like. And if you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.